Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's just beyond his reach. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. It's Neymar! He's got away with one there. Portugal with the corner. They're first. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that. Nuno Mendes. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Ah, he's given it away! Oh, that's well spotted. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Messi gets flagged offside. Lewis Skelly looking for a runner. Well, that has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Shevchenko. Threads one in. Camavinga picks it up out wide. And he's in on goal. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he was quick to react. And it's Olmo. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! And no mistake. Portugal are level. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you...
Shoots! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here. 40 minutes in. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Dijk. It's Camavinga.
3 minutes at a time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well-timed, excellent interception. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Messi. He is... And Messi! That's another chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are... And that is all they have time for. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution for Barcelona, number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 14,
We're on the move again.
Declan Rice.
Barcelona
Number
changed
13,
their lineup for the second half.
Virgil
A
van Dijk.
reaction, no doubt, to the
Coming
half-time
on the
score.
field, number 9,
Oh, nicely
Lionel
intercepted.
Messi. Number 10,
And here's
Lamine
Messi.
Yamal.
And he's well positioned.
Number
Decent
19.
chance! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
After 50
There
minutes
was to
in,
be only one
number
outcome.
18.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Portugal are having a ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Scholes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Puyol. He is starved of space and time.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Can he get it through?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Neymar. Oh, Neymar! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko looking understandably energised after his goal.
Might want to be careful there.
Yamal has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi, and he's worked it through. Aguero. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's quick to return it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's cut it out. Deftly away. And it's Bergkamp. And this is Aguero. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he thumps it clear.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko. Camavinga. Alcanus. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome
today's
one and all.
match.
The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Serginho! That's a shade optimistic. And it's Rooney. Great defending, strong and determined. Ferdinand goes for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Now it's Rooney. Cordoba still without a single shot on target. No, he refuses to take the bait. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Throw in. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Akanji, and it's Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. Could be danger here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Aguero. That ball looks a good one.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's quick to get rid. And he's had it nicked away. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Priol makes the interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Valverde. Serginho. Scholes. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Cordoba come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is on the way.
Cordoba really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Aguero.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And they've got rid. Oh, just skips past his man. The ball is loose and oh, he's been caught on it here. A header! And that's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cordoba restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
A probing pass. Aguero gets into a good position. They get a throw in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Aguero! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cordoba with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's really well cleared. He's got away. And the shot! And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Rooney. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cordoba clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a throw-in. Ferdinand.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Minutes have been indicated.
Deftly away. And they've got a throw. The end time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Rooney picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome one and
today's
all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And here's Rooney. That's a cute ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Rice. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And they've got a throw. Rice. And here's Gerrard. Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. McAllister promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rooney. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Spread it left. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. And it's Gerrard.
That was lovely, that.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Haaland.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And it's Messi. Tevez. Oh, it's come loose. He's picked his way through. McAllister. Spread out to the left. McAllister. And here's Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard with the clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he was quick to react. Messi. And it's Tevez. Scholes. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Away we go again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Stojkovic. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puyol clears without hesitation. That's a sharp pass. Tries from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ambitious ball here. And that was asking for too much. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Scholes. And the shot! Goal! And the game has liftoff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Scholes. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now it's Rooney.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee has just said play on. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Haaland. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Rice. He's had a shot! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So, third corner of the game. Cannavaro tries to clear. And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Belletti. Great ball if he can get there. Rooney, he's being a chance! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Messi. And here's Tevez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Buffon getting this one clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Haaland, nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rooney is onto this, and again! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Erling Haaland.
Manchester... And that'll be the end of that. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constant.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, this is a
today's match.
critical game, a
Manchester
chance for the
United
perfect statement to
against
any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Of course! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Decent chance! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
The goal
Oh,
scorer for
beautifully
Everton
dispatched.
after
There was no
11
reaching that.
minutes
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Everton are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Grealish. Everton have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, super find. Merino. Oh, he's been caught napping. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. Well, there's the clearance. And Burmo finds himself offside. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Well taken goal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lobbed in behind. Caught offside that time. It's a pretty loose pass. He's picked his way through. Martinelli! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And he's managed to get rid. And Dyke running with intent. O'Brien gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's a good ball. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, Bono! He's got away with one there. Lewis Skelly clears.
There will be 3 minutes at
Ah, he's given it away. And it's Grealish. And he welcomes it in. And he can clear it away. And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Everton leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. And here is the first touch of the second half. Lewis Skelly. And it's Rice. And Branthwaite. Lewis Skelly. And it's Van Dijk. And Branthwaite. O'Brien. Looking for the run. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rice, played out to the left flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Merino!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Everton have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Elanga making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Scholes. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 9, Mikel Merino. Coming on the field, number 21.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Number 37,
Everton clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now this could be a chance. Cunha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Haaland looking for and Shevchenko! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Everton have it back and can go again. Knocks it into space. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He has found the way through. Shot could be on. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal knocks it out wide. Nice bit of trickery. Think Mbappe! And he's straight offside.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. What a throw in. Yamal. That is a great pick out. And he was quick to react. De Jong. And Adeyemi. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And he skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the header! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Camavinga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he shoots! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's an imaginative pass. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Oyarzabal. He's having a pop! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he thumps it clear. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Oh, what a mistake! Vermin. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Puyol. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Adeyemi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Oh, good climb. And he scores. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lopez. Just eases him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Pedri. Gavi. Tries to pass it through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Barcelona could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And now they can clear their lines. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal powering forward here. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Yamal. Gavi. And he can clear it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Great vision. Gavi. And the shot! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take...
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's where it came from. It's a pretty loose pass. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ter Stegen clears. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Fermin providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Camavinga. Now it's De Jong. Now it's Pedri. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Casado. 30 minutes gone. Now this could charge, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Puyol. Kubasi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's got away. Gonzalo Guedes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has been cut short. Pedri. And it's Gavi. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football.
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an
It's Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And they've got rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get onto this? Puyol.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Puyol. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 18, Nicolas.
He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Gonzalez. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Luis Suarez! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Barcelona, number 9. David
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 24, Eric Garcia. Number
75 minutes played.
Frankie de Jong.
Vermeer. Now that looks a decent ball. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Al Kubasi getting this one clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well cleared. And he's gone looking for safety.
There will be 5 minutes.
He's only too happy to take that back. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koundé. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be Luis Suarez! Oh, wow, that's crazy! You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Chance for a shot! And that's in! And they are right back within touch! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch.
And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Hello, everybody.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vardiol. Scholes. And it's Van Basten. Played out wide. Puyol. In towards the back stick. And that's been Musiala! He's got away with one there. No way through. Musiala. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Diaz has it out wide and in space. Musiala looking for the run. Now it's Van Basten. That's a cute ball. He's through here. So much time. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's gone looking for safety. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Rooney. Oh, good-looking ball.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Schneider. Great vision. Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
That's a good run down the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Yamal. Here's shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, there's the clearance. Messi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Messi picks it up from the goal kick. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And he can clear it away. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a shade optimistic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead.
And there's the shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Shevchenko is there to clear. And he's straight offside. Kubasi. Messi. It scores! Kubasi. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Throw in. Tries to cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Rice. Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And now they can clear their lines. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Right, Shevchenko. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Scholes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona, honestly, could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
So hello and a warm welcome to all fans of Spanish football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season, but now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us, months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail, but as ever, it will all be worth it in the end. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
It really is a thinking man's league that's given us some of the best teams, best players and best tactics and philosophies, Peter, in the 21st century. So how could it not be good?
We are just getting started.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever...
Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Barcelona after 5 minutes in.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Just as they wanted it, Peter, and yes, you can feel the tension easing all around us now.
Rice. Camavinga. He's having a shot! And no mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's got away. Played out wide, and it's Scholes. Now, can they get him away? Bernardo Silva. Asensio cuts out the pass. Luis Skelly. And he's in. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now that shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's run loose here. Lewis Skelly. Oh, important interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Kamavinga. Look at the Shevchenko! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bullish header! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's picked it up out wide. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Rudiger. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Could be danger here. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Rudiger. Mastantuono is firing after that one. He is through here. Lewis Skelly. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Second decent chance! And that's a sharp finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Rudiger. More and more pressure on the ball here. It's Bernardo Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger. It's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance, and the shot! He's put it wide.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. There's the shot! So can they do it again? Oh, good effort! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Oh, look at the space here. Messi! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
After 17 minutes is...
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Rudiger. He might be in here! And Messi! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Bellingham. Great vision. And the through ball. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Herreras. And this is Messi. Shevchenko. Real chance! And that's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Rudiger. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making.
It takes a shot! It's a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Rudiger. Oh, now he can run away with it. Messi! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Lionel Messi.
Ball's gone out of play.
Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Federico Valverde. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Oh, looks a good one. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Shot and the finish! And with that, the end. Barcelona have launched themselves in the desired manner. This the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Shevchenko walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they look as if they mean business, Peter. I was quite keen to look at this attack, and they've revealed themselves in scary fashion. They look very much in working order. Impressive start, and it looks like they can be impressive going forward.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. And this is Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Oh, that's... And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Driving on and making good progress. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Santander really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He has found the way. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rice. Distributed tidily. De Jong. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Looking to play him in. Villa Libre. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Canales. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Rice. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Rice. Plenty. Rice! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Scholes. And it's Rice. And this is Messi. This is De Jong. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Camavinga! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Van Dijk running with the ball. Luis Skelly has it in a wide position. That's a delicate pass. And a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
After 65 minutes,
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. Canales. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He's picked his way through. Caught offside that time.
substitution on the field. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7.
Cahill is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's found a way through. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he cuts out the supply. Santander have it back and can go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he's got the beating of his man. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Good ball, good take. Good take, and is he in? So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Let's hope for better luck next time. Hello everyone, and welcome to
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Malaga really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Messi, shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! That was a given, it always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Lewis Skelly. That's tidy. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. No, he's not getting any further than that. Yamal. Scholes making a dash for it. Scholes. And the finish! Cleared away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's well spotted. Cahill is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now he's running away. Gets a good foot in there. Rice. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gear. He's having a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
The goal scorer for Barcelona, number 10.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice. And here's Messi. And it's De Jong. Oh, good spread. Here's a chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
A case now of complete control.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lovely bit of skill.
Oh, great feat that.
Lewis Skelly. They're urging him to shoot. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Got himself an absolute peach. His utter joy. He engages with absolute Absolute happiness. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Substitution for Malaga, number 22. Coming on to replace
Malaga
him is
choosing to make the
number
first
7.
change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
6 minutes in. Number 10.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Malaga, number 12. Coming on the field
So a
is
bit of a revolving door
number
here.
8.
Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
He'll try from distance! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Cahill. Van Dijk. Yamal being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Scholes going forward.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Scholes, never out of the action for very long. Rice. De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. Puyol, couldn't squeeze it through. So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Yamal gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
Big up for our players.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here.
You